Hey, it's me, Olivia. I just wanted to update you guys where I've been. I recovered. And a lot of the posts had Evergreen Health. We had me do a little bit of our. I did it by myself. We came up with an idea that the mind over matter placebo effect. And I took a few, sips a day, like maybe up to 4 to 6 or something. And then by the fourth day, in the morning, I wasn't taking anymore. I haven't been taking, this is the fourth day so far. I am waiting to, because yesterday I had like a sip in the morning, and then the very end, I think I took like a few more sips, in all I probably had like 3 sips, but I haven't had any this morning, and so yesterday I had one in the morning and I had one in the evening, so it's like, I'm going to see if I can make it the whole day, because I haven't felt really bad. A lot of the stuff we don't realize when we use opiates is that it numbs us up a lot, and we forget how to feel. Like, it makes it so that you don't feel when you're sweating, when you feel goosebumps, when you don't think of those things, because you're so like, out, and you're not thinking about like real life. So when you actually come off it and you feel things really, and like you even start seeing, you have like, it feels like you have like 6 to 7 to 8 different senses, because like now when I sleep, it's like I can hear everything. Like I can literally I can hear everything in my sleep now, like I used to, because I used to be able to sleep with my ears open. I don't know if you know what that is like, but I always, when it comes to my husband, I always like to protect him, and I always like to make sure he's okay, and I always kept my ears open, so if I would know something's wrong, I would be able to sit up and know, and I could do it like that. And I taught myself when I was in junior high, no, not junior high, junior year of high school, because I was in an alternative school, so a lot of times if I wanted to take a nap, what I would do is I'd kind of have my face down like this, and I would nap, but I would listen for the teacher. So when she would come over, right before she would get in front of me, my eyes were open, and I would just be like pretending I'm drawing and writing, so they never actually knew I was snapping. You know what I mean? But when I was on fentanyl, I like, you get knocked out, you get KO'd, but a lot of people don't actually sleep on it, because it just kind of knocks you out. It just kind of like KOs you. So you're not really sleeping. It's not really a planned sleep. You're just, or you're just going like this, A lot of people are, it's really unsafe. And I've seen what has happened. I've seen enough things, like accidents, where I've seen people, and the end result, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be stuck. I feel like there's something's off about fentanyl and how fast it kills people, and then how many deaths there's been. I'm a very spiritually intact person, because I understand that this is temporary. I understand what you feed your body does affect your soul. So if you're doing something like that, and it's used, because a lot of these people, they end up doing everything they can, because it's a very potent drug, but it's a very fast, addictive, tolerance building drug. So eventually people end up just spending their whole everything just to hit it. It's fucked up. I haven't got there. I never let myself get there. But yeah. So I did the placebo effect when I was taking the methadone. Instead of pouring it in their little like containers, I would take them, pour them in the cap, and that it's kind of like eating like food off a dinner plate that's small, so it makes it, you think it's fuller. So when me and my husband actually measured the sips I thought I was taking, there were actually little teeny drops I was taking. So there isn't too much to like. So I've only been using for like maybe like a year, and then I just couldn't. It was almost a year. It would have been a few more weeks and I would have made it. Last time I did 2 years, and that was too much for me. I not wanting to do it again. I don't like it. I hate it. And a lot of times people think, there's a lot of people that are just mad and so depressed on there. And then when you come off it, you realize the depression was from the drug, because you realize something's wrong, something's not right, because you're smothering your light. Because the things that happen when you get addicted to it, you start doing everything you can to be able to feel okay. And sometimes not even get well, just to be like not so sick. And that's stupid. Like, that's fucked. Excuse my language. But anyways, I wanted to post and share and let you all know where I was, because I hadn't been posting for a while, and I want to let you know I'm fine. I'm alive, and I'm more alive than I've ever been, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you my little take-home bottle thingies and what I was doing with them. So, yeah, I'll let you know later on, like, if I took any today. So, a lot of it's a lot of mental, for me at least, because I tell myself that, you know, it's about how you look at it. If you truly let yourself understand that it's more like what you believe in, that's how it's going to affect you. Placebo is a powerful tool, and you should get a hold of it, because that will be your best help in this situation. Because all those, like, you know, those symptoms when they're like, oh no, you get the chills, goosebumps are a good sign. They're a good sign that you're able to feel around you what's not safe for you, or when your you know, body's starting to power back up. It means your body is flowing energy, and it's good to have. We need to be aware. The only time that I experienced where I had to actually give in, and it's when, like, I'd hug my husband and he'd be like, you're really cold. Like, I'd be so cold, like, even, like, my core would be cold. And then, like, my back of my neck where I was sweating would be cold. Like, it would be ice cold. Like, about to, you know, have a serious fever. And then he'd be like, you know, you need to do this. But it only happened one, like, the second day, I think. And I was just like, okay, I don't want to make 3 days. It's kind of like that routine maker, you know, like, you know, hypnotism, if you do things in threes. I don't want to make a freaking habit. I don't want to be on their opiates too. I want to be off them all, and I want to be able to be fully aware in myself. That's just how I am. I mean, and I know it's a struggle for everyone, but the way I did it is different, because I don't. Clients like to make you stay, you know? And I don't like to always be stuck. Because the last time I asked to taper, they give me shit about it. And I like, thought it was free to do that when I want to leave, you know? Not be under their thumb, you know? So yeah, if you like this video, I want you to put a thumbs up. And if you want to comment, positivity would be really appreciated. And go ahead and post what you think. And I understand everybody's addictions are different, and there's a lot more to longer terms, because it's the longer that you go, the longer that you get used to something, the more you have to build up the mental psyche and fight the battles with the physical or whatever happens, you know. You also have to remember, if you're going to use, be careful of the crowds that you hang out. Make sure they're not a complete believer in terrible, like, you know, sickness or stuff. Because a lot of times we freak out because we hear it so much from other people. Like, I didn't used to, like, worry so much, but then it was like I was around people that were just talking about it, and I'm just like, okay, what? So placebo is a good tool to have. Make sure you use around people that aren't, you know, saying negative things, because words are weapons. But I wouldn't want it, you know, I wouldn't want you to use, honestly. But if you're going to, I mean, be in a positive environment. Always be with someone, though, and have an Narcan with you. Like, always pack like 4 of them, because you never know. I just want everyone to be safe out there. I really hate it, because it's a tricky substance, obviously, because I hate it, but yet I got tricked into it again. Like, it's a mind-boggling demon in its own thing. So just be careful. It's a tricky one, and I don't want to ever, like, be part of that again. So you want to know what I call it? I call it fatal and all, because there's so many things that it just does. But anyways, that's enough. I'm blabbering on. Blah. I'll see you later. Bye.